Hey, this is Samuel Anthony Ettaro, producer of Keystone Extra, coming to you today with a special event feature from the Shaw Public Library in downtown Clearfield. You know, original music and artistic expression is so important to the overall health of our community, and its young people especially. So thanks to the folks at the Shaw Public Library for holding this wonderful event. Let's see more of this sort of thing in our community. Clearfield needs more of stuff like this, so get out there, get involved, organize, and create the Clearfield that you know you can. Help those that are holding special events like this and start up some of your own. Now you're going to note as you view the video that the music from the band that night is pretty well distorted. I want you to know that that is not in your computers or in your speakers. It is part of the audio track because, well, it was really loud and the mics that we were using on our camcorder clipped out. So, don't worry about adjusting your computer. If you want to hear good quality audio of the High Strung, check out their website. We put their URL in the video for you. So thanks for tuning in to this special Clearfield episode of Keystone Extra. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.
We're here with Corey, and this is Keystone Detour. We're here hanging out at the Clearfield Public Library to see these guys.
The High Strung. Just that name alone gets you, get your blood flowing,
And they
you get excited right off the bat hearing a name like that.
We're going to hang out with them throughout the night, maybe hear some tunes, and get their impressions of Clearfield.
National Library Tour, kind of an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Tell us real quickly about where you just came from, where you're headed to, and what it's about.
Our last show was in Atchison, Kansas, which is like a tiny town in the northeast corner of Kansas. Then we had a two-day break where we went to Detroit, and we came here today from Detroit. We're late because our radiator was leaking. Like, as we were picking everybody up, we didn't even have Chad in the car yet, and the radiator was leaking. We had to get a new radiator plug because it was like blown out.
Wait, where are they from? I missed it.
We're from Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit's the Steelers won their Super Bowl in Detroit.
Right. That's where Jerome Bettis is from.
You are a Steeler fan, right?
Well, I was for that day.
Okay.
No, you're a Lions
He's
fan.
a good man.
Yeah, you know.
Well, explain to us, this is really unusual. A library tour? Explain that to us, man.
It is unusual. We're starting a revolution. Yeah, in the way that people think about libraries and what can happen at a library. That's the point of the trip, is to change people's perspective, especially kids, about what can happen at a library. And what we're trying to say, just by showing up and playing, is that anything can happen at a library. You know, it's not just books. There's no reason for it to be just books.
Well,
you know?
I mean, this is definitely ironic from what a library is supposed to be. Noise. It's the big thing. Library is. Library is.
So it's like one day only. Well, no, not one day only. But, you know, during sanctioned events, you know, scream your head off. Well, it's okay, you know.
Well, this definitely might inspire me to take my acoustic, go down to the world-renowned Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania Library and play some sweet tunes right in the middle of the library.
You mean John Tesh? You're not going to be doing any John Tesh covers here, right?
Oh, that's all we do.
playing next?
Paula, do you know her well?
He knows Paula well.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is awesome.
And usually that's how it works. If the librarian is great, then the library is great.
Now, how many submissions do you have nationwide?
When you're watching the songs, just look out for song structure and singing and harmonies.
Well, what does he do?
Oh, that's
you have
what
to
I've done.
understand something. We're in Clearfield County, and the problem is that we have just cover bands. So with you singing original music, we're not used to that here. You got to understand that. And it was cool to hear something original and good on top of it. And you're filming us, which man, that's not because of your website. I'll tell you that right now.
You might be really good for the
No, you're great. Would you hope there was more things to do here?
Oh,
like events like this?
Of course, yeah. I mean, what does the area need
to improve itself
in regards to young people?
Yeah.
More things to do.
Yeah, just there's nothing to do. I mean, I was in a band, me and this man right here, and we always have, I feel weird talking in the camera.
That's cool.
But we always throw shows like at the community hall and stuff like that, and people always got together, and it's fun to do, because you don't have to just sit at your house trying to find something to do.
So you're saying there should be more focus on younger people, and a little bit more as far as emphasis on bringing events here where you guys have something to do. And of course, it's always cool to hear some original music, man.
There's things to do, but nothing that's really interesting.
We have
Now tonight was interesting.
and swimming. That's the only thing to do here is go swimming.
Well, what would interest you? What would bring kids out in droves, man?
Young
More
adults.
places like the Rock used to be. Just what he means is, say a building, a place that we could. I'm a big fan of music, so anywhere where we could have music every weekend, like anybody that wants to play, like maybe a building, something like put a building in a skate park in it.
Now, I know I'd been gone from this area for a long time, but I understood that there were some places at one point that they were trying to do some stuff like that.
Well, there's the skate park and
Green Top, yeah. And
like the movie theaters, and that's pretty much all there is anymore.
Okay. So it's really centering around art and artistic expression and music, right?
I think that's
and
one of the
energy.
reasons why younger people get in trouble, because
there's nothing to do.
nothing to do, so they feel the time getting into trouble or doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Trying to find themselves a way to get excited or whatever.
So basically, the focus again, it comes from a little bit different perspective, but for younger people, we're talking about how the county needs to bring in more internet high-tech jobs, but socially, entertainment-wise, there's not a lot here, and you don't have to be an Einstein to figure out if there's not much to do, people are going to find something to do, and chances are it's not going to be really cool. Chances are they're going to break the law and get in trouble.
The best compliment that we could give them.
Okay, you were hanging out with the band tonight. Were they pretty good?
Yeah, I like them.
Would you like to see more of this come to the Clearfield area?
Yeah, why not? It's always good to get the community together.
And no cover band, at least they're original. They sing original music. Gets a little old to hear the same bands playing the same stuff all the time.
High strung.
The High Strung. The High Strung. What do you think of the name High Strung?
It's interesting.
Well, those kids are highly strung. So are you. You play in a band, playing that music? Why don't you ever listen to something more like Engelbert Humperdinck or Barry Manilow, which is not as demonistic?
So nobody go anywhere, because we're going to all write a song together. Now that's Josh. He's wearing a cap and a yellow shirt. Now he's going to go get some library books that he sees fit for consumption. Alright, so he's going to take those books, he's going to pass them around to you. There's going to be probably like 10 books, and you'll team up with your neighbors, and you're going to pick a sentence sentence. Yeah, your neighbors. Follow their example. You're going to pick a sentence out of that book, and that's going to become a song lyric. Okay? So I'm going to come around with a notebook and copy down your sentence, and then we're going to use those for the lyrics of the song. All right?
You guys are doing My FBI. Okay? You got to find a great sentence in there that would make a great song lyric. Okay? I mean, the title would make a great song lyric. You know, My FBI.
It's kind of like AFI, only FBI.
Shocking. Suddenness. Drawing. How about fingers?
I know. Do you want to play something or no? You want to play this? Okay. No, she's going to play. You're just going to play along with me, you know what I mean? Everybody's going to play along, so you're not going to be up here alone, I promise. You're going to be up here with all the other kids.
Fingers go in the groove.
Right, that's one sentence. That will be in the song. Usually the first sentence is almost always the first sentence in the song. My knees seem to turn to jelly. Fingers in the groove, fingers in the groove. My knees seem to turn to jelly. Okay.
And it's not a cover song.
The singing part,
yeah. First of all, come up with the music, but really, how did that idea come together? I mean, who came up with it? How did you put it together? Because that is ingenious.
All three of us and the dude, that librarian that thought of this whole trip, thought of that, I guess. It was his idea to do something interactive like that. And then Darren came up with like the way to make it
Now,
practical.
do you guys come up with
Let's
your
move out
songs
into the light, guys. It's kind of
spontaneously like that?
No, but that is a great question, man.
What was your question?
How they come up with their original songs. I Wander a Line Again. Do they come up with that spontaneously like they did just here?
Well, we're going to find out, and but it worked. it worked, and I mean everybody got involved. Kids helped me pick some lyrics out, and they made it work, man. I mean, that's pretty good.
All right, thanks everyone. This concludes our rock concert at the library.